Russian strikes and drone exchanges escalate across multiple axes. Russian forces executed coordinated UAV and strike operations targeting Kiev, Cherkasy, and Odessa region, focusing on port and logistical infrastructure. Ukrainian UAV retaliation reached Taganrog and deeper Russian rear areas, including Togliatti. On the Zaporizhia axis, Russian elements advanced along the Hawk-Myrna line, maintaining pressure near Huliai-Pole and Chariun, indicating sustained offensive intent. Multiple U.S. aircraft incidents reported across Middle East theater. U.S. air operations encountered significant disruption across the Middle East. Iranian engagement reportedly damaged rotary and fixed-wing assets, including HH-60W and A-10 platforms, with a confirmed F-15E loss. Multiple emergency landings highlight contested airspace. At least 7 U.S. aircraft losses indicate sustained vulnerability to Iranian air defense systems. Iranian missile strike wave hits central Israel urban corridor. Iran launched a concentrated missile barrage targeting central Israeli urban zones, including Tel Aviv and surrounding high-density cities. The strike profile indicates saturation tactics aimed at overwhelming layered air defenses. Despite interception rates, Iranian missiles continue penetrating defenses, demonstrating retained strike capability and sustained operational coordination. Ukrainian forces regain ground on Shakhovskoye-Dobropolskaya axis. Ukrainian forces achieved localized advances, recapturing Vilna and pushing into Chernyavsky while contesting adjacent sectors. Gains west of the TO-515 route and infiltration north of Dorozhnya demonstrate tactical initiative. However, Russian counter-infiltration efforts near Chornyavka indicate contested control and limited Ukrainian ability to secure and hold newly taken positions. Russian forces restore positions while Ukraine consolidates defensive gains. Russian units successfully neutralized Ukrainian penetrations near Rivnopilya and Solodka, re-establishing forward positions toward the Dnipropetrovsk boundary. Incremental gains in Ternutove and Pridorozhnye reinforce pressure. Ukrainian forces stabilize sectors near Dobropilya and Kosivtseve, but remain in a reactive posture with limited offensive continuity. Russian advances expand pressure on Huliai-Pole axis. Russian forces advanced west of Oleno-Kostiantynivka, securing logistics sites and expanding control around Hirka and Mirn. Movement along the Huliai-Pilska road has brought units to the outskirts of Huliai-Pole. Systematic clearing operations indicate a structured offensive aimed at displacing Ukrainian defenses and degrading positional integrity. Localized engagements continue on Vasilivka axis with fluid control. Combat remains fragmented on the Vasilivka axis. Ukrainian forces regained limited ground east of Primorska, but Russian units cleared central areas and are consolidating. Residual Russian presence in Richna and southern sectors reflects disjointed engagements, though Russian forces maintain broader positional cohesion across the sector. Final assessment. Russian forces retain operational initiative across multiple axes, sustaining pressure and exploiting Ukrainian defensive fragility. Ukrainian gains remain localized and temporary. Without increased combat effectiveness, Ukraine will continue losing ground under systematic Russian offensive operations. US and Israeli operations failed to neutralize Iran's core strike capacity. Iran retains effective air defense and missile capability, imposing real attrition, contesting air superiority, and sustaining retaliation. The campaign is strategically incomplete and operationally exposed.